We're here in Jupiter, Florida, at Jupiter Lanes with the legendary coach Fred Borden, the Go coach, the one that actually started the whole program for USBC, the development program and everything. Welcome, Coach.
Rod, it's nice to be here. You know, it's always fun to talk about coaching, the technique of throwing a bowling ball, talk about our great coaches we have across the nation, the USBC certification program, and the need for coaches for these young people around the world. But you know, one thing, just starting off, getting right into the action, one of the things that I see that is overlooked and not worked on very hard is timing. People jump right in and they throw the ball and they don't work on timing very much. You know why? They don't have a coach. They don't know what to work on. So let's visit that topic a little bit.
Yeah, actually defining the different styles of timing. It's just that we have this timing, they say my timing's off, coach, but they're not really knowing what they're describing or what's going on.
Exactly. You know, we have different styles of players. We have crankers, we have strokers, we have rollers, and timings are different for different athletes. What's your drum beat? How are you wired? Where should you hold the ball? We need to visit that, and what athletes need to do is go to the bowling center and try a few different things and identify what makes your timing feel real good at the bottom of the swing. Let's talk about that and the different styles a little bit.
You will know right in your gut that actually this feels good to me. This is what I need to do. This is my heartbeat.
I think you said a mouthful when you said the word feel. The feel at the bottom of the swing, when the thumb dropped clean, you know you had good timing. When you drop the ball, that's early timing. When you hang up in the ball, that's late timing. When you get the clean release, that's because of a real good timing. We have the different players, and we see different players. You have players like Sean Rash. He's more of a cranker. He likes to hit the ball. He's a high energy guy. He's got the big backswing, so he's more of a cranker.
Yeah, you get to like a Tommy Jones as well is going to be into that cranker category. And then we have that person in between. It's kind of like we call him a stroker.
You know, and you can have the stroker, you look at a Randy Peterson, you look at a Marshall Kent, the strokers of the game. They're what we would call the blueprint bowlers. We're not all that way. That's the intermediate. That's not a person that's real laid back. The real laid back people, they're more rollers. The Norm Dukes, the sort of Mr. Smooth, the Earl Anthony of yesteryear, the roller player, where they just roll the ball. They're not into axis tilt and rotation and getting all that energy. But then you have the Sean Rashes. Well, that's his personality. You cannot fight your personality in the way you were born. The way the big boss built you is the way you need to set up your timing. And that's so vital to getting a good bowling game, to get that real perfect timing for your style. What we're going to do first off is we're going to have Greg throw his normal shot. And then let's analyze why he does what he does, and then we're going to have him throw some different types of deliveries, and we'll talk about each one of them so that you can start to choose the one that you feel will fit your personality in your game. So let's throw a natural shot first, Greg. And if you'll notice, he'll hold the ball down around waist high. Right at waist high, just a little below his waist, but very specifically, every time you're going to place the ball right in that position. Now, we're going to make a delivery. And the reason he's holding it down is because he's got a high backswing. So he needs to hold the ball a little lower. Very good, great shot. And what happens here, the person that has a high backswing, they hold the ball a little lower because their backswing's going high. We can't have a high ball position, a high backswing. We're going to start playing tug of war with our timing. We're going to have force, we're going to have tension. Tension's a killer. We need to have the timing set up for you. Now, Greg, if you would, let's show, if you want to slow it down, what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up and we're going to have it out here longer, which will automatically shorten it up, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
So we're going to bring the ball into a higher position and we're going to slow down the start a little bit. Let's say he was a little easier going, not as athletic and just a shot-making player. Okay, now we're going to bring it up. See, now look where he's got the ball from being down here, up here very high, and we're going to go out a little more nice and slow. Now that's very good for you people who throw the ball too hard. Bring it up and get it out a little longer. Delay getting it into the swing. If you want a little more power, get it into the swing a little earlier. Get it up here and get it into the swing a little slower. Ball position and then the start. Those two things are key to setting up good timing right for openers. Now let's talk about the third thing. We have the ball position and the start. Now let's talk about the third swing, your backswing height. Let's specifically watch his swing height. We look at his body build. He's got long arms, he's a lanky guy, he's athletic, he's young and flexible. You think he's going to have a short swing? I don't think so. Look at that. How matched up that is and how athletic that looks and how free it is. The reason it's free is he's matched up. He's got this ball position with that higher backswing. Okay, now lower ball position, higher swing, higher ball position, shorter swing. Who are you? What's best for you and your game? Now we have two other things that we like to talk about. We have ball position, height, okay, and then we have the speed of the swing. I want to see one here where you just get your fastest swing that you can get. Let's say the lanes are dry, and we're going to talk about this quite a bit in a little while, but let's really go with a fast swing. Watch us start here and watch the speed of the swing. See, he just picked up the tempo. He picked up the movement of the swing. Again, we go back to that M&M, son Greg, the mechanics and the motion. That was your same position, but it's faster, more aggressive.
Yeah, get out there quicker.
Exactly, get it out there a little faster and get your body moving, get everything moving so you can throw it down the lane because the lanes are burning up, the lanes are dry. Now let's do the little slower position. Now, here's the big key, however, when we talk about this, and here's what we hear all the time, Greg, and this is the misnomer. When I ask someone, well, how do you slow down, how do you speed up? They say, well, I do it with my feet. No, we want to match them up. When you have that faster swing, the feet have to go faster, don't they? Yeah. And when you have the slower swing, the feet have to be slower. So let's try to match up the swing with the upper body and the lower body. It needs to match up to have perfect timing. We want to have good timing every day for the rest of our life, so we have to have the top and the bottom match up. So let's watch the slower motion here with both the swing and the footwork. Watch the difference between the last shot and this shot. Wow, how good is that? How good is that? Boy, is it nice when you have something to do exactly what we want to have done. Good shot, buddy, good shot. There you have it, ball position, height. Move that ball a little bit to change your speed control, to change your swing, the speed of your swing, the height of your backswing, the speed of your footwork. You put that all together, you've got real good timing, but figure out which part of the combination is best for you. Where do you want to hold the ball? How far out? How fast you want to move it? Your backswing height, speed of your swing, the speed of your feet. Now you got the plan. At the close of the day, timing is where is the ball when you arrive at the foul line? When your left foot enters the slide, where is the ball? Well, early timing is when you get that ball in front of you. If I get this chair out in front of me, boy, it feels pretty heavy. If I get that chair back here, now look at my body standing up, I've got late timing. Late timing means the body is in front of the ball. Early timing is the ball's in front of the body. Now, perfect timing is when that left foot hits. If I get in that perfect timing, I could throw this chair halfway down the lane because I have my body in front of the 15 pounds. Or the 16 pounds. You want to plant your body at the line. The left foot hits and the ball's back in this zone. Cranker, stroker, roller. Right in this area here is where the ball should be when your foot enters a slide, coming in and getting ready to make that release. When you work on your timing, the cranker has a little later, the stroker's in between, and the roller is right there by the right knee. So we have right knee back to waist high, right in this area here. Figure out which one worked for you. You'll have natural timing, you have natural power, and what'll happen is it controls the angle of your torso. Let's talk about that just for a second. If you throw more hook, I want to be back here to open my shoulders to allow for my hook. Now I have perfect torso angle. Now if I throw a little less hook, now let me bring the ball a little closer. Now I don't have as much open angle of my shoulders. In a roller, I'm a little more square because I throw it a little straighter up the lane, then I match my timing to match my style. When you get that, you're on your way. Now you've got the formula to great play.